Hey guys, Chow Duke's back here. Well, I guess I'm back now, but I've been around the bend, taking a break to try to figure out, life stuff and all that other stuff. But I haven't forgotten about YouTube and all that other stuff. So we're gonna be back, and I'm gonna have a comic review for you guys and a couple of others down the line. I'm gonna finish up 30 Days of Night, but getting back to the topic at hand, we're going to talk about, I guess, something that is, kind of controversial, but it's the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm talking about Rise of the Tmnt. So I had the chance to purchase actually comic book number zero for the series. Little thing about the series, I was one of those people that wasn't down with it at first when I first saw the art for it, but I've seen more and more and more, and even after reading the comic, it is solidified that I am completely down with this new series and what they're going to be doing. So for the comic standpoint, it's written by, it's IDW Publishing, written by Matthew K. Mannings, art by Chad Thomas, letters by Christina Meisner. Sorry if I mispronounced names. Edited by Bobby Crunow, and published by Greg Goldstein. So essentially, the comic, from a standpoint, gives you a little introduction of what to expect with the series from what I, understand. So as far as the new weapons are concerned, because I know a lot of people are concerned about why don't they have their original weapons and blah blah blah. So in this rendition right now, they have the weapons that they have in the show are magical weapons. If you didn't know that, they give a little bit of some explanation as to that in the comic. The art to the comic, if you are a fan of the current art of the art and animation of the new series, I actually really like the animation and the art for the comic. So I personally will be definitely picking up more of Rise of the TMNT. Um, you know, give it a chance, guys. From the comic book standpoint, well, I guess the series as a whole, we're going to be dealing with lots of mutants, which is always fun to see, what kind of stuff they can come up with. So we have these things called ooze-skeetos that have, the ooze that mutated the turtles and everybody else, going around making people into mutants and all that other stuff. So I guess they're just trying to clean up that. Interesting thing about the weapons. Leonardo's sword can make portals. I guess they're sort of in like their little own pocket dimension, but then he comes out in a different spot. Um, I'm not sure. Raphael's can shoot like energy beams. I'm the only person who really had a hang of their weapon was Michelangelo, which is surprising considering that, Donnie used his, and then all the little creatures that they were fighting like fused into one. So this comic's really mostly about them getting used and testing out to see what their weapons can do and whatnot. And of course, we have the lovely April O'Neil in this, which now she's African American. I have no issue with that, and she's also younger in the series. It's whatever. And the only hang up I have about the series and about the animation is I'm just not a fan of how Master Splinter looks, but I'm pretty sure I'll get over that if I could get over all the other ones. And with the issue 0 of Rise of the TMNT, it also came with a free digital ashcan of the another turtle series called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Amazing Adventures, which is well, I guess this one's called Robot Animals, but this one's, I guess you could say, it's a continuation to the past generation show that just ended, because it still has the Mighty Mutanimals and all that other stuff. We have Baxter Stockman planning on making like robot mutants and all that other stuff, and one of the people on his list is Slash, and then it kind of ends right there. I'm gonna be picking up this one as well. This one's written by Caleb Goliner, art by Chad Thomas, colorist Heather Breckello, letters by Sean Lee, editors Bobby Curon, assistant editor Peter Adrian Harvesh, and publisher is Ted Adams. So that's another, Ninja Turtles thing that's going to be coming up. I was okay with what I read so far. I like the art and animation and all that other stuff. So lots of cool things in the comic book world coming. Like I said, if you want to see what you're in store for with the Rise of the Tmnt, I recommend picking up issue 0 of the Rise of the Tmnt comic. You might enjoy it, you might hate it, but people like what they like, people hate what they hate. So I hope this, helps you guys with maybe choosing whether to watch the series or not, or even pick up the comic. But with that, this is Chow signing.